Alright, so I guess we're live. Yeah, I've been waiting for a long time for this banner, and as you can, well, you'll see not all of this is free Saint Quartz, a lot of it's paid, but as you can see in total I have 280 tickets, that's obviously 280 pulls, plus 866 Saint Quartz, which totals, I believe, is that 24, it's like 248, 288, something like that. In any case, I have over 550 tickets. So what I figured I would do is I'll start with tickets until I hit a gold, and then I'll keep pulling tickets until I stop hitting a gold. Yeah. Oh, hi Wave Master, just to be clear? Just to be clear what? Do you need me to clarify something? I have an extremely unnecessary amount of pulls? I'm trying to NP5 her. That's, you know, I want to have a lot of Saint Quartz. So, but anyway, we'll start with tickets, and so when I pulled on this banner 2 years ago, which obviously didn't have Fujino, I saved a lot for this, and Ryogi Shiki was literally my third ticket in total, third pull in total. Ended up pulling a lot more to get her NP2, but in any case, I'm trying to get Fujino NP5, so yeah, we'll see. I'll start with tickets and go from there. 350 pulls for NP5, you think? Yeah, I think you're right. 350 or 360 in that range. It's 1.5% each. Oh, okay. Caster. Oh, I'm not too unhappy about that, Helena. I'll take that. Yeah, I think I have her NP2 or 3. Well, now NP3 or 4, something like that. Yeah, she's pretty good. Alright, so got an event 3-star. So I'm gonna pause for a second and actually just enhance her NP. That was a heck of a first pull to start the... But anyway, yeah, she's NP3 now. Yeah, got spooked. I mean, there's a 50-50 chance. NP3. There's a 50-50 chance, I believe, of a 4-star servant being a non-Fujino. Let me just check on that. It's obviously a 0.7 chance majority, so yeah, a 4-star servant is 3, and Fujino is 1.5, yeah. Alright, so let's start using tickets. Been said about no MHXA, been occasionally doing single rolls at the banner, but should be saving. Oh yeah, who are you saving for? I have nobody to save for after this, so I'm just going all in. Everything. Scotty. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, depending on how lucky I get with this banner, Scotty is the next servant I'll probably save for. Oh, nice. I do have both 4-star CEs max limit broken from the previous banner, I believe. I'll have to double check. Oh, and another one of these. Alright. Yeah, I was a little concerned about the speed of that was going to be the same one. Alright. So, wait, what? That's the first time I'm getting that CE? What? That surprises me. I thought I had that many times before. Oh, you got spooked by Osaka Hime and John? during pulling for MHXA? Damn, that would hurt a lot. I'm sorry. Did you have any Johns before? John's obviously a pretty good servant to have, at least if you haven't, I would say. Oh, NP2 John. Okay. Oh. Alright, getting close to the end of this 10 pull. Doesn't look to be lucky, though I did get a bunch of CEs. So if I happen to NP3 or, you know, 4 or 5 Ryogi Shiki, I'm obviously would not be complaining in the least. I'm not going to be crying about it. Also, you rolled for the new JP servant and got spooked by Jean there. Oh no, Jean really likes you, huh? There's just some servants like that, huh? There's obviously Saber Artoria is a servant like that for me. She's come to me 7 times on my NA and KR accounts. Alright, I should lock these anyway. I'm pretty sure by the end of the session I'll have enough to field an entire maximum broken team of at least the 3-star CEs. Yeah. Still can't beat Jean's love for me during anniversaries anyway, or during a particular one. Yeah, that's hard to beat. Yeah, I don't know if... Yeah. Anyway, let's... that was actually not a bad 10 pull. So I'm gonna... once I hit the paid Saint Quartz, I'll stop and just start using all the tickets. But for now, I'll do another... And I plan on using up all my free resources. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure if yeah, this one's max limit broken though, but... Berserker. Ah, Darius. At least he's a good farmer. I hope if they upgrade his combat animation, I hope they leave his NP as fast as it is. That's one of his strengths. Just the speed of his NP. Alright. Another caster. I seem to be getting a lot of caster servants. Yeah, so, earlier that really was my first copy of that? I don't think that's a new CE. I thought I had a bunch of copies of that. Alright, another one of these. Huh. Soul Eater. And I've been pulling a bunch on the front points too. At least I had been during anniversary, which I guess was a while ago, but I didn't know if they had come out with a new one. Alright, this 10 pull is just, yeah, not looking great. Oh, okay. This is the... What is it? Asagami Fujino 2.0. There's silver CEs in premium, not in FP. Oh, is that right? I did not know that. I thought all the 3-star CEs at least. Alright, so I think I already have 2 of these max limit broken, and so I don't think I actually need more. I guess more event CEs are always welcome, but at this rate I might be able to field an entire team of max limit broken. Those, and I should start max limit breaking 1 copy of these, I guess. Locking it. I'm one of those collectors who tries to get at least one maximum broken copy of every CE. Alright, so that actually wasn't too bad a 10 pull either, I guess. Still getting more golds. More casters. Alright. At least I still haven't gotten the gold in this 10 pull. Ah, there it is. There's that gold in this 10 pull. Hopefully that's not the only one. But, okay. Pretty sure that's not a good CE. Guess another copy of this. Alright, I'll accept more Fujinos of this form, but it's a different one that I'm really looking for. It's an archer. Nope. Ah. See, if I'm doing tickets, I'll skip as soon as I know that it's not a gold servant. It's an archer. Nope. Gil. He's a good servant, I'll give him that. I did level up his charisma just because it scales so well. An archer, nope. Yeah, this looks like another unfortunate 10 pull. Hector, I've been trying to level up his bond lately, because it does provide a nice team boost. Alright, so that wasn't a bare minimum, but it was close. Man, I do not like this CE, whatever this is. Chance to increase NP gauge by 12% and lose HP. Yeah, it's just not a good effect even if you had it. And the game isn't even good enough to tell you what the odds are. Alright, let's go back to doing tickets. So at this point, I'll spend tickets all the way until I'm down to 200 tickets. Let's say whatever comes, I'll spend all that. Archer? Nope. CE. I sure wouldn't mind Max Limit breaking the 5-star CEs, the event ones. I actually paid money the first time to get by St. Quartz in order to get the Aozaki Toko CE. Okay, it's another CE. And I still only have one copy of that. Even though I have 2 copies of the... what's his name? Mikia Kokuto CE. Right, servant. Berserker. Ah, Darius. I might have been confusing it with that CE. Those look very similar. Right, another CE. Yeah. It's another Fujino, but again, not the one I wanted. Come on. That servant. On. Caster. Nope. Geronimo. Nope. Servant. Archer. Nope. Robin Hood. I'm really disliking the 3-star archers right now. And I guess I probably would the 4-star archers that aren't Fujino right now if I got them. Nope. That servant. Oh man, so yeah, this is why I'm at least glad I saved up, so I'm giving it a fair shot despite just the utter cruelty of the gacha, right? Nope. Servant. You again. Checkle. Oh, alright, nice. If I get 2 more of him, I'll be able to max limit break it. Wouldn't mind that. Another one of those. Archer. Oh, this one's gold. Right, please. Yes! There you are! Welcome.
Konnichiwa. 年若い魔術師さん。Asagami Fujino と申します。クラスはアーチャーでいいのでしょうか。できることといえば、物を曲げる手品のような超能力だけで、私、お役に立てるかしら。
Oh, yes. I absolutely think you could be of help. Yeah, thank you, Wave Master. And yeah, thank you, Fujino, for... Oh. Yeah, I was getting nervous there. It took a lot of pulls to get her. But... Alright, that's one copy down. You know what? I'm gonna just keep going on to 200. If I get another copy of her, I'll NP to her. If I don't, I'll take a little break by leveling her up. We'll see how far I get leveling her up. There. Whew. Oh, another copy of this dude. Alright. So that means one more, and I believe, and I'll have him max limit broken. Which it's probably more useful to have him spread out, but I think for putting on supports, might as well max limit break. And I would want to use other CEs for increasing the number of enemy spawns anyway. Alright, CE. So I don't actually quite recall how many. I think I started with 280, and there's Soul Eater. That's the new CE for me. I think I started with 280 tickets, so it actually. I think it probably took me below average, even if you account for the Saint Quartz. I think I spent something like 90 Saint Quartz. Did I do 3 10 pulls or 2? Let's see. 776. I think I did 3. Yeah. I think I might be close to max limit breaking that one, but I think that's a CE that might be better not max limit breaking. But also, that could have been a kaleidoscope. That was a 5-star CE spook. Give me a kaleidoscope or a Black Grail. I could use another copy of either of those. Or you know what? Just give me another copy of Toko. Sure wouldn't mind that one. Yeah. There are too many 5-star CEs now, I agree. Yeah, just... didn't I get that already? That's not a very good 4-star CE. Yeah, the 4-star CE rate up is very low. I believe the 5-star too. Ooh, Archer? Nope. Alright. So the Archer for Fujino was a sparkle, or I should say it sparked from a gray card, completely gray card, not double-sided. 5-star CE rate up is 70%. Oof, I actually kind of like that. That's, I mean, the same as the 5-star servant rate up, right? Alright, I'm probably at... I'm either at or very close to being able to max limit break Asagami Fujino, another copy of her, because I'm pretty sure I already have one of her CEs max limit broken. I do like how it's her and Azaka, the sister. It's a cute pair of characters from the movies and obviously the books. For the 4-star. That servant, come on. So I'm actually only halfway in terms of using the tickets to get down to 200 anyway. And then obviously I have another 200 to spend. Oh, that's another sparking Archer. Could it be it? Yes! Thank you, Fujino! Ah, you came for me. Again! Wow! Nice. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep going until down to 200. Nope. And there's another Fujino. Alright, so at least got our NP2. Still not even halfway there though. But I guess I'm making very good progress, so feeling pretty good about that. NP2 gets you halfway there in terms of the damage increase though. I'm getting plenty of the 3-star CEs, that's for sure. The one with this one, I'd say is better. It's kind of a useful CE to put on for starting NP and gaining NP quickly. It's cheap with the 3-star CE cost, obviously. So both Fujinos now were... Oh, and here's another one of hers. Yeah, that's a pretty CE. They really did a good job with the art for this event stuff. Just the music too, and the actual farming, which I haven't done any of. Nope. Kyohime. Alright, so I still got plenty of tickets to go through. More of this one. I hope I don't gain a habit of tapping the screen after every card that's not a gold servant, because I'm gonna start pulling on the 10 pulls after this initial 200. I think I already have that dude NP5'd. I'm not sure. I think I might have him NP5 from doing all the front point pulls. Kyohime. I do like Kyohime a lot though. She's always great in the Valentine's. Oh. Alright. Another copy of her. So at this rate, I'm probably looking at 3 of her max limit broken before I get her NP5'd. Alright, servant, saber, nope. Man, yeah, still haven't gotten another Shiki yet either, huh? NP3 Shiki would be nice. I guess at this point, both Shiki and Fujino would each be NP3. Another copy of them. Who would win that race? Shiki had a head start, but... Although this dude, Enjo Tomoe, he has the lead, just being the 3-star CE. Okay, CE. And obviously that dude probably has a sizable advantage too, being the 3-star CE. It's not even a good 4-star CE spook. I have been supremely lucky with the servants at least. No spooks other than the first one, which was literally the first pull of the stream was Helena. Which, yeah, that's not a bad pull to start with. Alright, final 10 until, well, yeah. Say if I get four or more gold cards in these last 10, which the first one wasn't, then I'll keep pulling tickets. Otherwise I'll do 10 pulls. And either way I'll level up my Fujino. Ooh, it's another archer, gold one. What? Okay. Huh, it's another buster single target archer. Okay.
我が名は巴古仙などと余人に呼ばれることもありましたか。義仲様に好みを捧げたものではありますが、今はあなたにお仕えするサーバントにございます。
Okay. Wow, I love the way she speaks. She's so, yeah, I have her on my Korean account. I use the ticket for her. One of those select your own 4-star tickets. But alright, of all the spooks, that's a new servant for me, so even though it is an archer, which makes me a bit salty, I'll take it. That's not a bad spook at all. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that one. Alright, that is 1 gold out of the last ones, so means 3 of the last 5 would have to be for me to go keep with the tickets. Assassin, nope. Alright, that is 2 golds. Alright, servant. Wouldn't mind a gold one of those. Nope. Alright, both of these last 2 have to be golds. Nope. Alright, I'll go back to doing 10 pulls until, well, let's see how the luck fares. Another one of these, huh? Let us... You will take imaginary elements? Yeah, I wish I could give them to you. I guess I should feel blessed of how many of them that I get, but it is too much at times. Alright. So... Oh, wow!
レベルアップです。いいマッサージですね。感覚のない私にも成長が実感できます。
Wow, Fujino gave me a super suck immediately. Just right off the bat, the first embers I fed her. Thank you.
までも学生服というのも花がないと思ったので、どうでしょう、似合いますか？学園祭の時、友人が用意してくれた思い出の給仕服なんです。
I gotta commend them for the costumes they gave her, that they didn't just kind of skimp out or anything.
すごい、レベルアップです。いい。
Like, I guess since she's not a welfare, unlike Assassin Shiki, that's one thing. Alright, so let's get those foes out. Oh. Actually, yeah, I need to sell a bunch of these, huh? Let me just make sure I'm not burning any servants that I'll regret burning. Yeah, not 100% sure about Ishin, or however you say his name. Okay. Alright. So, I was actually not sure if they would let me use the gold foes on her right after. Thought maybe you might have to max limit her or something like that as well. But I've only ever used gold foes on a max limited servant. But that's something I'm in the process of doing right now. Okay, baiting the super suck doesn't seem to be working too well. Okay, I'll just use...
見える範囲が広がった気がします。でも見えすぎてしまうのも困りものですよね。
So, I'll level her up to 80 and then I'll go back to doing some more pulling, I guess. Ooh, nice. I would like to put her on my support slot, but I need to 10-10-10 her first. I do have her... Ooh. That's nice.
私も知らない服装です。まだ朝神の家が栄えていた頃のものでしょうか。 ちょっと両儀さんに似ていますね。
Oh, she is so cute. And Mami Konoto is great. Ooh, nice.
すごいレベルアップです。
Give me another super suck. I do have so many bones and fluids and steaks that I have to give her. Gosh. Have them saved up so long. It'll be nice to be able to use them. Do I have...
すごい。ここまで面倒を見ていただいてありがとうございます。なぜ私のような人間がサーバントになったのか不思議でしたが、今なら理由がわかります。私の目は良くないものですが、あなたはそんな私を支えてくれました。朝上藤野はここにいていいのですね、マスター。
I do like the face that they started that scene with. She was blushing. It's very cute. Alright. I'll leave her at 80 for now and... Ooh, nice. Or actually, you know what? I'll just spend all the embers I can now. And then I'll go back to pulling. And then... actually, and right now, let me check if Ishin... Oh, nice. Glad I didn't burn him. Now I can burn future copies of him, but now I have him NP5. Alright, so let's go back to pulling, and like I said earlier, I'll be going back to doing 10 pulls. Until at least, so yeah, as you can see, I still have mostly free Saint Quartz left, but yeah, as I get down closer, and depending on how my luck goes, I will go back to doing tickets. I'll use all of my free resources until before I have to use the paid ones. Alright, so I really hope that's not my only gold card in that 10 pull. It's not looking good so far. You're only down to like 170 rolls. That's not too bad. That's still quite a lot of rolls. That's what, 510 Saint Quartz. And Scotty is still a ways away, right? She's May? Like 3 months, 2 or 3 months. So, and I heard that the game dumps a lot of Saint Quartz on you right before she gets released too. And So, but of course she is a 5-star. Oh, July, so even better. Yeah, do really want BB, Summer BB. Summer Jean seems great too. It's quite the gauntlet in the summer. Oof, okay, that was that was a very bad minimum. Yikes. I think I'm at the stage where I'm feeding these to CE bombs because I already have 2 of them max limit broken. You want to have at least 500 rolls? Okay, so yeah, then it's a good idea to yeah, keep saving, huh? Alright, let's try just another 10 pull to see if that was just getting some bad luck out of the way with the 10 pulls, and if this one's about as bad, I guess we can just try going back to doing the tickets. I have plenty of both to burn, so I don't have too much of a care in which one to burn through first. When you rolled for Kama, you were burning the 4-star CE because you had the 5 at maximum broken. Or you had 5 of them maximum broken. Nice, wow. I would love to get Kama if after I haven't thought post this at all in Fate Go, but the only servants that I feel like I would save for include Kama. Kama would be one of them. She looks amazing. Alright, I've gotten plenty of her now, the CE. I'll give her that. She has answered my call in that way. Still only 2 copies of her. Oh, okay, nice. Either I have this maximum broken now or I'm 1 away. But okay, so I keep getting him. I wouldn't mind more copies of Toko, of whom I only have 1 still. It's a bit sad since you already grailed Jack. Oh, do they fill similar niches, Jack and Kama? I actually don't know how Kama plays at all. But I'd want to get her for the design alone. They're both quick single target. Okay. Oof. I guess that was a little better, but still. Alright, let's I'm gonna try just one more 10 pull. That was a little better. Let's say that was just alright, good. 4-star event CE. Let's hope that was just it continuing to ramp up to the actual main event. If not, I'll just go back to doing tickets. One thing to keep in mind, of course, I'm still not halfway there, although having our NP2 still makes me quite happy. Hi J6 Hydro Void. Yo, good to see you. I hope this gacha has been kind to you. I believe you've been saving up for Void Shiki. So far I haven't gotten a single copy of Void Shiki, I'll say that. Not from this gacha, anyway, not this banner. Oh, nice! It's my first copy of that from this banner. Second copy of her ever. You're spending 4 tickets, then spending the rest on Saturday? Okay, cool. Well, good luck with you on those pulls. I hope you get her quickly. Alright. First ticket's an Elixir of Love. Hopefully that just attracts Shiki to you right now. Okay, so this 10 pull's also not looking good for me. That's gotcha for you. I feel like I've been getting a lot of assassins. Oof. Yeah, this was also slightly better. This was 3 gold out of, but they were all CEs. They were all event CEs too. I don't know. I'm actually kind of liking this 10 pull method. I'll keep going as long as I keep getting better, I guess. Or until I run out of free. Oh! Hydra Void, you got Shiki on your second ticket? Congratulations, that's amazing! Good for you. Congrats. I'm so happy for you. Wow. That's awesome. That's, well deserved, I guess. Gacha, I know gacha can be very cruel at times, but it's times like this, right? Ah, come on, give me a black Grail instead of that one. It's not a very good CE. Just because of black Grail. Right. Is Mephistopheles? He might be on Rada because of the event. The Elixir of Love has brought your waifu there? I mean, that must have, right? It worked. Good for you. 2 tickets. That beats my record. No. The best I've ever done was, for Shiki, was 3. So, there's some times when it feels like the gacha rewards dedication, right? And other times it just is like, it decides to fuck you over. Your best is 9. 9's pretty good. For a servant that I was really saving up for, I'd be happy with 9. Alright, so that one was not a good 10 pull at all. Not a bare minimum still, but still also... no gold servants, and... for Okita. Oh, nice. Let's see. Try... the Soul Leader CE. Okay. Alright, so that's 3 10 pulls where just Lady Luck, the gacha gods, whatever you call it, just have not really looked kindly on me. So I'll go back to using tickets. I'm planning to use every single ticket I have if it comes down to it. So let's check the next 50, see how my luck there comes, and if it's going well, I'll keep using them. If not, then I'll go back to using Saint Quartz. Okay, nope. Alright, next copy of either Shiki or Fujino would be NP3 for either. Oh, nice! Another copy of her! Whew. Took so long to get my first copy of her. Now I get 2 in so little. That's gacha luck for you. Okay, Mephistopheles. Yeah, him. Okay, so him and Jekyll and the British lady, what's her name? Boudica, are on rate up, huh? So I can expect to see a little more of them, but not that much more. Servant. This dude. Let's see, it's that one. Right, more copies of her. CE. Can't say it's unwelcome, but again, not the one I'm looking for. There, Fujino. Let's see. Saver? Nope. Ah. So far these tickets haven't provided me too much luck. Overall, my gold servant luck hasn't felt the best. At least I've only gotten spooked once. And it wasn't even a bad spook. Or actually no, I got spooked twice now, huh? I got Archer Inferno, and neither of them were bad spooks. So I've been 50-50, which is about right. One expects to be spooked about 50-50 for 4-star servants. Alright, servant. Oh, huh. Okay. I guess I'll take it. I think that's NP2 for him. That's 3 spooks. Pretty sure I haven't been spooked by any 5 stars while pulling for Shiki. So I'm 100% for rate up on 5 stars for Shiki. Whereas on Fujino, batting less than 500. Which makes sense given the odds and everything. Emiya altar. Servant. Not the right saber. Nope. Wow, even using up 50 tickets takes time, huh? There's quite a lot of tickets. I'm only halfway through this batch. Right, servant. Nope. Someone who spent 150 on Eresh, it takes a long time. I see. Well, now I guess, now I've learned. I haven't really sat down and spent a lot of tickets or St. Quartz on someone in a long time. Probably since Musashi last year. The first time Musashi came around. Maybe the summer banners. I would have been happy not getting any of the summer servants really though. So it wasn't pulling too hard on them. But I still spent a good amount of tickets in St. Quartz. Alright, come on Fujino. Get me over that hump, beyond 50%. Archer. No. Alright, servant. Mephistopheles. So many of them. Good. Alright, servant, please. No. Ah. That dude's not on right up, is he? Darius? I feel like I got him a bunch today, but I must just be particularly remembering the times I got him. The rate ups for the 3 stars are low enough that it's probably hard to really differentiate against random chance anyway. If one is not paying too close attention, which I wasn't. Ah. That servant. No. Alright, so last 10 tickets of this batch. Ooh, alright, alright. Let's see. If I get 4 golds here, I'll it's an archer. Yes, nice! Thank you, Fujino. Whew, alright, NP3, nice. Got over the hump, beyond 50%. Need 2 more. Yeah, if I got 3 more golds in the next 8 pulls, I guess I'll continue with tickets. Alright, servant. Alright, archer. No. Nope. Right, 3 of the next 5 would have to be golds for me to keep pulling on tickets. Otherwise, I'll do 10 pulls. Oh! Nice! Alright, 2 of the next 4 then. Whew. I'm pretty sure I'm still at least 1 card away from... Oh, I should turn off my notifications. Oh! Alright, oh, this could be... Yes! Yes! Thank you, Shiki. Oh, NP3! Alright, wow. Let me turn off my notifications actually, but wow, nice. That actually means it's just 1 out of the next 3. Thank you, Wave Master. I'm feeling very good about having her. But actually, maybe I don't need another gold in the next 3. Maybe that's considering which golds. Oh, but I already got one. Okay. So I guess I should keep doing tickets. That's a sign. But let me NP up these servants. Holy cow. Wow. Alright. That one wasn't. Alright, so I got NP3. Both of them. Oh man. Alright, NP3. And Fujino. NP3. I'm not used to NPing up non-welfare gold servants. So, alright, so let's do this. I feel like it would be a bit shameful if I had her on my friend list, support list, without her being 10-10-10. So, or level 80 at least. So I feel like that is a priority in terms of when I'm leveling her up. It just doesn't feel right when I see on the friend list somebody bothered to get somebody NP4 or something, and they have them leveled up fully, but they have them like level 5, 4, and 3 or something like that. No, I feel like when the Fate 0 event comes around, people will suspect me of being someone like that because of my Artoria, who I have NP2, but I could NP4 if I wanted to, despite never having wanted her. And as a result, I don't have her skilled up all that high. I think she might be 666. I think one of them might be 5 Instinct, but her Instinct is getting a major buff soon. So I do plan on getting that up to level 10 for her NP charge ability. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to take out some embers from my second archive, but in order to get her up to level 80. So I do need to do that before putting her on my support list. Oh, all those stakes, man. All those stakes. Jeez. And I still have enough left to level up what's her name's skills. Queen of Sheba.
仕上がりはどう？細かな変化でも。
Oh. Now your next banner servant will be NP4. Yes, that's true. That is true. That's who's gonna win that race now? We'll see. Fujino won the last one, and I'm fully expecting her to win this one as well. But we shall see. I'd be happy with either of them. I would love both my waifu and my concubine equally. Even though, really, I love Shiki more. But the thing is, the thought of NP5ing a 5-star just sounds insane to me. Whereas NP5ing a 3-star, or sorry, a 4-star, who's on rate up, that one, yeah, I could see that being a possibility if I get lucky. So, yeah. Well, thank you, Shush, for hosting me with 7 viewers, and yeah, good. Thanks for watching, Shush's viewers. As you can see, I just finished leveling up Asagami Fujino fully, so I'll put her on my support slot. And like that. And in terms of CEs, I guess I should... So, yeah, I do have enough to max limit break 2 copies of that. 2 copies of that. I can max limit break the 5-star. Okay. But yeah, I'll put Asagami Fujino there. And I'll go back to summoning. Which... Still need 2 more copies of Fujino. I guess if I somehow get lucky enough to get 2 more copies of Shiki before Fujino, I might pause and just think about it. And how are the quality of my pulls? They've been very good so far, thanks for asking. So I've done 130 tickets, and I've done something like 210 Saint Quartz. And I've gotten 3 copies of Fujino, 3 spooks, 4-star spooks, and 1 copy of Saber Shiki. So, but anyway, I'll, given how lucky the tickets were for me there, I'll go back to keep using tickets. And, yeah, just I'll use another 50 tickets. You had more Shiki than Fujino for the most part. Okay, that's, to be honest, that's not, I wouldn't feel too bad in that situation, I'm not sure. You ended up with 4 Shikis and 5 Fujinos? Yeah, that would be perfect for me, because I was starting out with 2 Shikis. So... Okay. I'm still looking for 2 more Fujinos. But, yes, good for you that you managed to NP5 Fujino. I'm hoping to be in that camp as well. You had NP1 Fujino at the 990 mark? Wow! That's a lot of pulls to do before you get your first copy of Fujino. That must have... Yikes. I'm glad my pulls have been somewhat luckier. Alright. Oh, your first was 200 to 300? Okay. That's better. That's more in line with... Oh, you didn't get another one. But still. That's a long wait. I hope I don't have to wait that long. I'm willing to pay up if it comes down to it, but really hoping it doesn't come down to it. Still have plenty of tickets and St. Quartz to burn through before it comes down to that though, which I'll see. Gotcha can be so fickle. I think that's my third copy of that today or something like that. Your SR rate was so bad? You got like 17 SR? Oh, I'm guessing that's pretty bad for... Oh, and 5 were Fujino, so you got spooked more than twice as often, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes gacha just fucks you over, huh? I've been at least lucky enough that it's been 50-50. Which is about what one would expect. And for Shikis, it's been 100%, which is better than what one would expect, although 3 out of 3 is, you know, not a high sample. You were 2 out of 11 and 1 out of 10 at various points. Yikes. Yeah, that's tough. Those spooks can get you, yeah, pretty angry or annoyed, at least. Ah, Boudica, she is on rate up. Alright, so still got something like 35 to get down till 100. Okay, might need to pay attention to my battery. It's still over 50%, but... Oh yeah, and I need to NP up Emiya. I should do that now before I forget, because I don't want to accidentally burn him. I don't think I locked him. I guess having him at NP2 is not a bad thing. Makes him hit somewhat harder. And I must admit to being fairly pleased with the Archer spook of getting Archer of Inferno. Tomoe goes in. Who I don't know if there's any relationship because of in terms of the name to the main character or one of the main characters from Kara no Kyokai episode 5. His name is Tomoe. I don't know if it's just a random coincidence, but you were not pleased when you got an Emiya? Oof. Yeah, the spooks of the same class are always the worst, right? This one, like I said, I wasn't too displeased because Tomoe Gozen was one who was new to this account for me anyway. Nope. Alright, almost to the halfway point for this 50. Alright. Servant. No, more Kyohimes. Ooh, alright. Let's see what you got. Okay. Yes! Oof! NP4. Yep. Oh, you're heading out, Shush? Thanks for coming by. You know, yeah, glad you were able to come by, and hope you enjoyed yourself. Maybe you brought some of your luck here, so nice. Yeah, thank you, Night Clone 13. How many tickets? So I'll have to check. I started with 280 tickets, and I also used a bunch of Saint Quartz, although I'm pretty sure my Saint Quartz haven't given me any luck. Alright, so in order to entice Fujino to come one more time, guess what I'm gonna do. It's too bad they don't have a line that they can use, not even some sort of generic line that is picked up from some other context.
すごいレベルアップです。すごいレベル
Alright, so I guess we'll start by putting her up to 90. She is going to be 100 before the night is over. That's definitely for sure. Man, she has been stingy on the super sucks and great sucks. Except for the very first one, I guess. It is nice to if there's a 4-star that you like, to take it up to level 90 as a lower investment in terms of grails. But I don't plan on stopping at 90 for her. And the boost it's not nothing. It's not that much, but another 1,000 or so points for both attributes, HP and attack. Ooh, nice. She finished me off with a super suck there. Alright, let's go back to polling, and let's hope the gift of the Grails enticed her to come one last time. And yeah. Let's use tickets. Overall tickets have been fairly lucky for me. Nope. So yeah, I started with 280 tickets, which means I've used 155 now. Plus, I think I've done something like 7-10 pulls. So I guess I've done 200. Yeah. Something. Pulls total. Like 220 in that range. But you can keep count afterwards, I guess. Or take count. Keeping count is what one does in the moment, which I'll just go ahead and I saved up all these tickets in St. Quartz for a reason, so just gonna spend them. And I'm very close. I was considering if I had enough tickets or St. Quartz, waiting for the split banner between Fujino and Lancer Artoria Alter. I'm actually considering that. Because in the split banner, the rate up's not that much lower. And you don't have that many chances to get Artoria Alter. But you know what? The odds are of the difference is small enough, and I don't care for Lancer Artoria enough. But I think I'll just go ahead and blow it all for the best chance at Fujino NP5 now, even for that one last sliver of extra NP strength from NP4 to NP5, the one that makes so little difference. Lancer Artoria Alter does seem pretty cool, but I can live without her. Rate up is a lie. Yeah. Well, so far, rate up's been pretty... like tonight, it's been pretty accurate to me. It's been about 50-50 between the rate up 4-star servant and 4-star spooks. And I've only gotten one 5-star, and it has been the rate up one. So, you know, that's not a lot of data points to build off of. Ah, I hate the CE. You got 3 gold cards, no rate up servant? I'm sorry. That's... yeah, it's not too uncommon, sadly, given just how much RNG can fuck you in this game. That's what gacha does. It's just merciless, and it fucks you really bad. So, you know, there's a reason I don't recommend others play this game. This is, well, I mean, the pace at which I'm getting, I have been getting Fujino's has definitely exceeded my expectations. So far I can't really complain. But, so, ooh, nice! Another one of these. I think that means I now have enough of those to maximum break. Can maximum break both 5-star event CEs. And I know I can maximum break that one a bunch of times. Let's see, nope. Alright, so here's what I'm starting to think actually. Because it is a work night. I'm gonna use my tickets down to 100. But I'll save the rest for a different day. I will actually try to get Lancer Artoria Alter. That'll unfortunately mean delaying NP5ing Fujino. But I would like to try a shot for Artoria Alter, who... wait, is Alter not get a rate up together with Fujino? Oh, in that case, forget about it. I thought they shared a rate up. I guess they share a rate up with Liz, but that's not worth it. If Liz is in the pool as well. Okay, forget about it then. Yeah. There's no rate up with Fujino that where she shares it that I would want to spend St. Quartz or tickets on, so it's all gonna be tonight then. Let's go for it. Either way, she's gonna be level 100 tonight anyway. Well, if Lancer Artoria Alter gets a solo rate up, I guess I could try a 10 puller on her or something, depending on how these pulls go. And then I guess the rest would be saving for, yeah, I don't know. It might be Scotty. I might try to get Anastasia or what's that guy's name? Ivan the Terrible? No. But for now, I'm just focusing on this gacha because I'm not finished with this gacha yet. Get spooked by Shiki. Yeah, that's a spook I wouldn't mind. Still wouldn't mind 2 more copies of her, you know? Still have things to do. And there aren't that many opportunities to pull for Lancer Artoria, from what I can tell. But she's not exactly a servant that I really am dying to get. So I haven't really looked at her banners much. Alright, so these 50 were actually not too bad, I would say. Considering I got in the middle Asagami Fujino, but I think at this point I'll try going back down to St. Quartz. And yeah, I'll probably either get close to or get to using up all my free St. Quartz. How much battery rate do I have? 46, okay. Oh wait, did I tap because of that by accident? Oh well. Alright, my first ever... Yeah, I must have tapped by accident. Oh well. Alright, show me a servant then. Let's see it. Come on, give me a gold servant. Please, gold servant. Please. Alright, I'll take that, even though... I guess I'll definitely max limit break that one then. Okay. This one... That was actually not a bad 10 pull, all things considered. That's got 3 gold CEs, so yeah, let's keep going. Still haven't gotten a gold servant from a 10 pull, have I? I'm not sure. If maybe one of the spooks was from a 10 pull. But I think all my Fujinos have been through tickets. So I do feel like my St. Quartz luck, the gacha gods haven't been on my side for those. Fujino CE, not a bad one. So I'm pretty sure I can max limit break 2 of them. 2 more, in addition to the 1 I already have. I don't know if I can max limit break a 3rd. I wouldn't mind having a pretty sure I have to use that one just for CE fodder, which I have to use now because okay, I don't mind that one. That's a good 5-star CE spook. Prisma Cosmos. Sure wouldn't mind getting that one max limit broken, but that's a long term. I actually got Prisma Cosmos right before getting my very first copy of Saber Shiki way back in the day, 2 years ago, during her original banner. Not the case this time, clearly. Archer? No. Nope, more Dariuses. Okay. That's overall turned out not to be too bad a 10 pull. Alright, let's do another 10 pull. It's gonna be a bit annoying burning through and using up all the CEs before I play. I think at some point I am gonna pause to max limit break the 4-star or all the event CEs really. Guess I have enough to have a full team max limit broken of the 3-star CE as well. Alright, the servant. More of Asaka. Good art, but yeah. Alright, that was a pretty shitty 10 pull, I'll say. Right, I'm gonna pause for a sec and just see what I can do with my event CEs. So I don't need any more than 4 of these max limit broken. I'm pretty sure. Because you got 6 slots including support. You can have 2 slots for doubling an enemy count 100%, leaving 4 slots for increasing the drop count. So this got 1 max limit broken. Oh, nice. Right, so that means I now have 3 of the max limit broken in addition to 2 non-max limit broken ones, but I also have the other 4-star CE, which has the exact same effect in the event drops. So I'll be able to field a team that can entirely maximize the drops for these, so that's good. You know what? I'm gonna... Man. I did not expect to max limit break this one. The one with Toko before I did this. Did that with... Whew. With Mikia. But I did. So I'm gonna have her max limit broken. Turn the support slot somewhere. Not sure which one's the best for her actually. Just put it with Shiki. That. I'll figure that out later. And for now, let's get back to being fucked by the gacha. Ah. So I think I'll do another 10 pull. I'll stick with 10 pulls for now. And if the luck here just doesn't seem any better, I'll go back to doing tickets. I'm really, yeah, getting down to the final ones. Like, below 3 digits, my tickets are gonna be, which they haven't been for a very long time. A very long time. Alright, another copy of this. I don't mind that. I guess now I can freely max limit break the Mikia Kokuto one, because then I'll always have 4 copy. I'll have 4 CEs of those to use. Just one more copy, Fujino. One more, please. Alright, I finished NP5ing you earlier. I don't need more of you. It's all just mana prisms. Alright, more of her. I guess I should be able to max limit break another copy of her now. Come on, Fujino. It's a, okay, it's a gold archer. Yes! Oh, there it is! Oh, Fujino, NP5. There you are. Thank you. You did it. You did it for me. Thank you, Fujino. NP5. And it was on a 10 pull. And it was only one more card after that. So it's like none, basically none wasted. Thank you, Wave Master. I feel very... Wow, that was... I will say that I was worried that I might have to start spending money, or more money as it comes down to it. That the ones that I'd been saved, that I'd saved wouldn't be enough, but... Alright. Alright, got her NP5. And yeah, let's finish her up this way. So you can see I saved up exactly enough. Because the other grails I am using for Gilgamesh, who I do want to get to level 100. But he's obviously, he has to get behind the line, behind Fujino. Okay, sorry about the audio, there's something funky going on with the audio. Fortunately, there's no real gameplay or anything. Alright, so... Now, do I take the earliest because I'm running out of time? No, still got 3+ months for those. So, I'll target the 2 stacks, which there aren't that many. Okay, it's only at the front that there's 2 stacks. And I guess I'll target the 3 stacks as well, in that case. Which go back pretty far. Okay. Let's see how many. So I got 61 there. That's obviously not going to be enough to bring her up to. Oh, wait. Bring her up to 100, but should be enough for this bunch. Alright, so I guess because of this, I might attempt at Lancer Artoria. Maybe only up to like 20 pulls though. But other than that, you know, it's like I'm not sure who to save for besides Scotty, and I'm not too tied down to Scotty. I guess it is Summer BB. But for now, I'm gonna finish leveling up her up to 100, and then I got one last thing to do, which is actually use her, because I've gotten her 5 times and almost finished leveling her up as high as I can take her, which if I hadn't prioritized Saber Shiki for the gold foes, obviously Fujino would have been getting them, but she's gotten a few of them now. She'll be the next one to get up to 2000 before Assassin Shiki. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use her. Can't forget about that. Okay. Also, I think I'll go ahead and burn most of these. Can burn him. Can burn, all of these. Nope, they're just taking up space. So the 3 stacks. Alright, that'll also open up some room for me to pick up more Valentine's Day chocolate. Oh, I'll be able to get Archer Inferno's Valentine's Day chocolate now. I didn't know who I'd get spooked by, so wasn't expecting her. Okay. Oof. Using up Grails does just eat up the QP quite a bit. I do think it scales with rarity, so 5 stars in particular eat up a lot of QP, even at the same Grail levels. And it also starts taking quite a bit of embers just to get to the next level at this point. Okay, so I still need more embers, but I definitely have enough. Let's see, so these are all 4 stacks of 4. Oh, there's a 2 stack. Let's bait the super suck. Yeah, she's a lady who doesn't really give the super sucks that often, huh? Oof. Nope, got nothing but gold embers to use, so let's use them. Alright, final Grail. I think I'll have to take out more embers from the present box. But we're getting close. $1.49 million. So yeah, it's literally impossible to get it all at once. Maybe if you had only the 5-star CE, not CE, EXPs. Are they 5-star or 4-star? The ones that are extra strong in JP. Maybe if you had 20 of those, that might fit. Ooh, nice! Asagami Fujino finished me off with a super suck. Excellent. Let's see, let's make sure. Wow, so her attack is almost as high as Shiki, but Shiki already has all her plus 2,000 foes, whereas Fujino obviously doesn't. Let's see. Alright, so sadly the game won't let me play until I have enough rum from burning or using up my CEs. So I'm gonna do that. I guess it would be nice to have at least 4 of these event CEs, even the 3-star ones, maximum broken and saved. But beyond 4, I don't really see myself. I could say 5 just to be safe. Yeah, let's just say 5 to be safe. But beyond 5, I'm definitely not seeing a use case for having so many of them around. So I could use them for CE EXP for CE bombs. I do remember the first time around I was trying hard to get the repeat magic 3-star event CE. Thought it was quite good. If you max limit broke it, was a decent 3-star CE, so I wanted to get it. Which I did. Ended up not using it too much, but it's a solid CE, I'll say. But I have more than enough of them now. Okay. So yeah, I'll be able to max limit break another copy of her CE. Asagami. Nice. Super suck. Those level goes max limit broken those. Alright. And is this new too? Okay, yeah, it's mostly new. I didn't know I hadn't max limit broken that one. Okay. I might have other Cs that I haven't max limit broken then, but otherwise I'm sending them all to the CE bomb heap. Yeah. Yeah, these are all level 60. Okay, I was pretty sure I had some CE bombs out that I could build on. Here's one. And yikes, I hadn't quite realized just how many non-event CEs you end up collecting when you pull hard. I'm not really used to pulling a lot, so let's see. Yeah, I don't need those. Okay, so how close am I to actually being able to play? I feel bad about using the event CE as CE XP fodder, but Not sure if I have any other choice. This, can use that. Definitely not gonna regret using Knight's Dignity as fodder. I hate that CE. I'll leave enough to maximum break one more copy if I somehow feel like it. I doubt I will. See, I don't need more of those. I should lock this CE. Alright, so now I do believe I have... No, so I haven't started on this at all. But I did read through it last year, so I know the story exactly. So for this, I don't remember what, if anything, the enemy drops. I don't remember, so I'll go for something thematically appropriate. I have her, and her, and her. I guess that works. I don't really have a preference for Mystic Code because I actually recently max leveled all of them, even the Atlas Academy one, which took forever, and you only get a benefit at level 6 and at level 10. Man, that took forever, but it is a useful farming Mystic Code for, not for 3 turns, but for lowering waivers cooldowns, so you can use them again. Useful for that. Alright, first actual battle, taking Asagami Fujino. She's already level 100. NP5, 10, 10, 10. Oh wow, I didn't get a single... Oh, I did get one of her arts cards, huh? Damn, she's really targeting Fujino. Let's see. I'll do that. It's on a pretty low cooldown. The guts, which is pretty solid. Okay, so Fujino won that round. And, yeah, it was just enough to max bond my Saber Shiki, so I got her Bond CE, which is a very pretty CE. And I think the effect isn't bad either. Yeah, it raises everyone's arts. Alright. Yeah, I don't have anything else to pull for now. um, it was definitely less stressful than I feared it would be. Like you said, Wave Master, I guess I had more St. Quartz and tickets than I needed. Oh, right, and I even get an extra um, free welfare Shiki here too. I guess I'll see if I decide to level 80 here.
幽霊マンションは初めてか？都心じゃ定番の階段だけどな。ま、死なない程度に付き合え。
Yeah, I'm not crazy enough to want to also NP what is it, level 100 this copy and get her 10-10-10. Not yet anyway, but I'll keep her around. No, go get Shiki NP5 on Artoria's banner. Hey, I wouldn't mind. I'd much prefer that than the other way around, which is much more likely for me to get more Artorias on Void Shiki. I was really worried that might happen today. That would have been really painful if I got spooked. I'm glad I got at least one copy of Saber Shiki, because, you know, like I said before, I would have been happy with 0, but just getting that one more for NP3, it's pretty nice too. But anyway, in Korea, the event hasn't started yet. They haven't even announced it, so I don't know if it's going to start in a couple days. The Valentine's Day event ends tonight, so theoretically, if it was happening at the exact same rate, the Korean event would start tomorrow, like immediately. But I don't know what the schedule is in Korea. But I think I might do polls on stream for Korea, because it'll be nice to try to get Fujino on my Korean account too, like NP2 maybe. I wouldn't go nearly as hard on her though as on my NA account, which, hey, it worked out here. But anyway, I'll announce that on Twitter if I decide to do that. But otherwise, I hope everybody else has even better luck than I did, which I had really good luck. So if you had better luck than me, that's, that'd be great. Yeah, good night, Wave Master. Good night, everyone, for coming by on a weeknight. And yeah, bye.